There's a lot to think about when creating a good hiring process. What to look for in a portfolio, how to structure the interview, and how to decide which candidate is the best for the job. But what about what comes after you get an accepted offer and fill the position? A well-designed new hire onboarding process will help new UX hires understand how they'll contribute to the team and will set them up for success as they navigate their first several weeks in the role. If you're a UX manager, a hiring manager, or a team lead, you'll be one of the best people to lead this charge. Here are 3 tips as you're improving or creating a new hire onboarding process. First, start by auditing your existing new hire experience and identifying gaps or pain points. Think about your last few hires. What did they struggle with? What types of questions came up a lot early on? See if you can document some of these scenarios ahead of time so that new hires can hit the ground running. It's also helpful to give a high-level overview of daily tasks they'll take on, along with what impact those tasks might have on the team or organization as a whole. If there are specific tools the team uses in the research or design process, spell them out. What tools will the team use on a daily basis versus more sporadically? What are they using them for? How do they get access? And lastly, think about the path of communication in the team. Are there specific people that they should go to with questions? When do they go to their direct manager versus a team lead versus someone in HR? This documentation should live wherever your team already hangs out, so it's more likely to be seen, whether that's Google Docs, a wiki page, or a company intranet. The second tip is to make thoughtful introductions to others in the organization. Start with their direct team members, maybe with a team kickoff, where everyone discusses their working habits and preferences, or more informal team building. But don't stop there. Consider making introductions to those outside of the team they'll be working with day to day. Introduce new hires to those outside of the interview process, such as sales or marketing, QA, leadership, and key stakeholders of the projects they'll be working on. Some organizations also find success in assigning a buddy to each new hire, who can share their experience, answer questions, and check in periodically. All of these introductions will go a long way in making a new hire feel welcome into the existing team structure and will let others in the organization know how the new hire will contribute to the team. And finally, consider putting together a 30, 60, 90-day plan that gives an idea of where new hires should be in early stages of their new role. The goal being that you clearly lay out your expectations for new hires so they don't feel overwhelmed by all the things thrown at them at once. To give you an example, at 30 days in, your new hire has mostly focused on familiarizing themselves with the role and the responsibilities, and will likely still be leaning heavily on others for advice and guidance. At 60 days in, they're ready to take on projects and make meaningful contributions to the team. They may still need some occasional guidance from others, but they're starting to become self-sufficient. And at 90 days in, they're a fully contributing member of the team, and they're consistent in their output and contributions to business outcomes. Have frequent manager check-ins along the way, but this guidance will let new hires know how they're contributing to the team and ease their fears if they still have questions 2 months in. Being transparent about your expectations sets them up for success as they navigate a brand new role. If you're still figuring out your onboarding process, don't fret. Reach out to the newest folks in the company and ask them about their onboarding experience. Identify a few big pain points based on the feedback and aim to make small but meaningful tweaks for your next new team member. Designing a better onboarding experience will go a long way in retaining these new UX team members long term.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of our UX videos, take a look at these over here and consider subscribing to our channel. On our website, nnGroup.com, you can access our free library of over 2,000 articles. You can also register for one of our virtual UX conferences that offer live, hands-on UX training.